Yeah, probably because of the height of the camera, maybe. Because I had the camera up high like that and pointed down.
Yeah, so come up.
For like a little bit.
Well, you come up high, but go ahead. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, that's all I'm going to do. We're just going to talk for a second.
He's like,
and I'm going to get up and go check out the footage.
Okay.
Yeah. And make sure, the biggest thing is making sure that the sound is cool.
Wait, did you turn mine on?
It's on.
Okay.
Yeah. So, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Yeah, from California.
From California.
The first lady of Cut Culture
I'm
Productions
so excited.
conversation. So, she is about to be the voice of female barbers worldwide. So she's speaking for you if you're a barber in Italy, Africa, Germany, Australia, on the East Coast, down south, Canada, wherever. So she is your voice today. Wish her luck.
I know, right?
What's up, family? Welcome back. I am DB, the host of the show, and welcome to Cut Culture, where we highlight barbers and discuss all things from lifestyle, clients, products, and education. Today, I want to give a big shout out to Chino of Crown of Faze Barbershop for letting us use his shop today. And today, I'm here with the first female on the show of Cut Culture, Ms. Goldie Robinson of
Golden One Fade.
Golden One Fades. Right. Say what's up to the family.
What's up? Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing?
All right, that's what's up. So, Goldie, give us like a 56-second, quick rundown of who you are, how you got started in barber.
Okay, so my name is Goldie. I'm a barber here in Las Vegas. I'm originally from California. I originally started off being a cosmetologist first, and then I gravitated towards being a barber. I feel like it's just something that kind of chose me, and it's great. I love it. I love men's grooming. I love the industry. I have a lot of respect for it, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So today's topic is about female barbers, do's and don'ts. When pertaining to female barbers, females get like a bad rap and get like a hard time. Sometimes in our industry, it's a male-dominated industry, obviously, and I believe sometimes, like say for example, a male comes into a shop and there may be a female barber in the shop, and subconsciously or consciously, the guy feels like, well, I don't want her to cut my hair. I don't think she's that good. Or maybe sometimes guys question coming into a barbershop how good the female barber is. And I don't really think, if we're gonna be honest, I don't really think that a lot of men, when they come to barbershops, they look at the males of the shop and have that same idea in their head about their skill level. So, female barbers, do's and don'ts. And once again, all of this stuff that we're gonna say today is our opinions and things that we have experienced. So, don't take it personal. We're not talking about you. So Goldie, have you ever had an experience like, so I'm gonna give the first example coming from a male's perspective, right? So sometimes I have been in barbershops in multiple states and in multiple shops, and I have worked with females in different shops. So I have seen females female barbers who will flirt with clients versus maybe concentrating on their craft more. And I don't really know because I'm not in their brain, but it seems like maybe the flirting supersedes them taking their craft more serious. And that's the way that they kind of get their clients, is by flirting with the client. So over time, I feel like that kind of hurts that barber, because it seems like, if that guy is flirting back and maybe he wants to go on a date, he doesn't get the date, he'll go with another barber because he really wasn't crazy about the haircut anyway. So that's my take from what I have seen of one incident. How do you feel? What do you think about that? Have you ever experienced something like that or seen that? Or have you ever had guys come to your chair and they want to go out more than they want to get a haircut?
Yeah, absolutely. So if they come in to get a haircut, you kind of know right off the bat, like
Right.
when they sit in the chair and from the first how the conversation starts,
Right.
if they're trying to holler at you or they're trying to get a haircut. So
how so? What like give me an example.
they
like-
just do gestures. You know how guys are. They be flirting. They may say a little slick something,
Right.
which is fine. But it's up to you whether you want to, entertain it or
Right.
not. But, you just always keep it professional. Let them know that, in a nice way. You don't have to verbally say it, but,
Right.
It's how you behave. Like if you're not giving them that attention, then they're going to obviously know, okay, hey, she's not interested.
Right. That ain't
You know what I mean? But if you feed into it, then they're going to think they got a chance and they're going to keep on, trying and trying
Right.
and trying. I think it's important just to be yourself. Just to be
Right.
yourself. I don't think it's nothing wrong with, I don't think it's nothing wrong with flirting a little bit.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, or just
absolutely.
interacting or just having, I can't think of the word how to say it.
No, it's all good. I get. I think
You
we
get
get
what I'm
it.
trying
Yeah,
to
I
say?
think we get it.
Yeah, so you want to keep it fun for your clients.
Absolutely.
They're actually coming there to see you. And as a woman, you want to give, they sit in your chair for a specific reason to get a certain thing, what I've learned, and that's attention. Attention.
Right. Okay.
Attention, whether they, in a relationship or not. But in the barbering world, it's where a man client can come and get a haircut and not get in trouble by his wife. Or get the attention from
Right.
a woman without getting,
Right. So
criticized.
Yeah.
Really about it, So sometimes I notice that they don't necessarily come to flirt. It's just to be in presence of a woman where
True.
they
see
don't
that.
get in trouble. Their wife knows about it. We talked about their kids and what
Right.
their next trip they're going on.
Right.
The wife knows me and she books the appointments or whatever the case may be.
Okay.
But yeah, you just have to realize that you are at all times you're given a service, so you want to be aware of everything that you're doing.
Right.
It's
Exactly.
about it in
Exactly.
experience.
So do you feel like, from a female's perspective, do you feel like men who come into the barbershop do kind of look at female barbers as like maybe they're not as good as the males? Or do you think like maybe the females have an advantage because some of the stuff you said about maybe they want to sit in the female's chair and give her more of a chance than maybe a guy because...
So everybody's different, but
Right.
most men do not want no female cutting their hair. Facts.
That's
Most
like a
men
personal
do not-
experience? Or you just seen
It's
that
just
more?
from what I've experienced.
Right.
Most men, and they don't want no female cutting their hair. They feel like you don't know what you're doing.
Mhm.
Even if you're good, it's just something about it that
It's
they're
like
not
a male,
used to.
right?
They're
Like a
not
male
used to
ego or
it.
whatever.
Male ego. Some men come to the barber shop to have their male conversations with their male barber. They want to talk about sports. They want to
Right.
talk about,
Women.
they want to catch up on wife and,
Right.
all the men stuff, But some people are like, I let her play in my head, And then I got my teenager clients. We used to get a group of teenager clients that come in and they're like, oh, well, he's not available, but she can take you. And then, the teenagers, they like, oh, hell no, she ain't cutting my hair, And then the friends is laughing and joking. And I'm like, what? I'm like, all right, you're going to be looking for me next time. You
Right.
can't, get in.
Right.
You're going to be looking for me.
But female
Okay,
barbers
yeah.
are dope, man. I know a lot of, and your page, if y'all haven't been to Goldie's page on IG, and I'm gonna have all of her information right down there at her feet, so where you can find her the book and all of that good stuff. But if you have not been to her page, you're missing out because she is a dope female barber.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel, and with that being said, do you feel like maybe, or the way that you said that men feel about, they don't want a female to like, play in their head. Do you feel like female barbers have to prove themselves a lot more than men? Like you really have to show out?
You really do. You really do have to prove yourself a little bit more. But I feel like you got to not focus on that. The most important thing as a female barber is you have to, build up confidence. Confidence and be strong. The the clients that come in there looking to have a date or get with you or whatever and don't come back after they realize they can't, then you just have to let them go. You have to know that that client was not meant for you.
All right, so tell me about maybe some challenges that a female barber may run into with having like male clients. Say maybe like something that is dealing with like a girlfriend or wife maybe. Is that something that has been a thing for you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So basically I have my certain clients to where their wives actually found me and chose me as their barber.
Right.
And then we're completely cool. I have a good relationship with the wife and the husband and everything, and I don't have any issues. But then I also have my clients where, you know, I've never met their girlfriends or anything.
Right.
And they're, you know, following my story or playing on my phone. So recently I had a situation to where one of my clients that I had done in December recently was messaging me about getting his hair done or setting up an appointment.
Right.
To get like some braids done, and we were messaging back and forth. He was sending me pictures and everything, and we're talking, and something just told me to call him. Just call him and confirm, you know, price and to see exactly what he wanted.
Confirm the appointment time and all of that.
Yeah,
Okay.
just detail.
Okay.
So I just happened to call him. The whole time I'm thinking it's him, and then a girl answered, a female answers.
Okay.
So I'm like, so immediately she started stuttering. So I knew she was being sneaky. You know, I knew she was playing on his phone, maybe trying to see if,
Right.
I don't know, we were talking or flirting or whatever. Mind you, I haven't heard from this client in months.
Right.
In months.
Okay.
So she was just like, I was like, hi, are you booking an appointment? Like, who am I texting right now? And then she was like, oh, that's me. I'm trying to book for my husband. So I'm like, okay, it's fine if it's you or him, but I need to know who I'm talking to so that I can store the number. You know, I need to know who I'm communicating with. It's fine if you're going to be booking the appointments for him. But yeah, 2 o'clock is fine. I just need your name so I can store the number.
Right.
And she's like, okay, well, I'll get back to my husband and find out if it's okay with him, but I'll book him at 2 o'clock. So I just thought the whole thing was kind of funny because she definitely was going through his phone and playing to see if she could get some type of reaction. She didn't think I was going to call. So when it got closer to 2 o'clock, you know, I called her to see if he was going to come or if they were still going to keep their appointment. And she never answered. She never called me back. She never texted me back. So it kind of irritated me a little bit because it's like, don't play on my phone. I didn't get in this industry or become a barber to be dealing with, you know, those type of things. I'm passionate about what I do. And, you know, if you have any questions, you can always just call me or ask.
Absolutely.
Be yourself, you know, be, you know, woman to woman, you know, it's no problems with that.
So how often do you get stuff like, was that the only time?
That was the only time that happened, but different little things happen to where maybe I'll post and tag my client and then their girlfriends are constantly following me on my story, you know, following my story, which is fine too. Or like another incident had happened in the barbershop. This is when I started off being a barber. I had a client that came in, he ended up getting a haircut and then I had colored his hair. So he ended up staying in the barbershop longer than he was supposed to. I guess his girlfriend had went and got her nails done and she came back. So when she left, he was in the guy's chair. When she got back, he was in my chair.
Right.
So obviously she's like, she's pissed. And this was a young couple, so they're like in their 20s. No, yeah, maybe, yeah.
So you was about to color his hair?
Early 20s. So I was about to dye his hair. So she gets upset, you know. She's like, why you about to get color? Why you about to dye your hair? Are you taking too long? Why you in the barbershop too long? You know, why you in her chair or whatever? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So she's like, don't dye his hair, you know. We got to go. I don't want his hair dyed, you know. But he's like, girl, you better get on up out of here. You know, I'm about to get my hair dyed. I just paid for your nails done. Let me get my hair dyed. So she's telling me not to dye his hair. Mind you, she's standing like over me, trying to be kind of intimidating.
Right.
But, you know, you can't let that affect you. That's going to happen. As a female barber, you know, you'll get certain women that try to intimidate you, whether it's the mom and you're doing the son's hair or, you know, the girlfriend comes in. Sometimes you run into little issues like that. But she's like aggressively, you know, trying not to get me to do his hair. So in my mind as a barber, I'm trying to think of like, okay, well, do I listen to her or listen to my client? Obviously, I listen to who's paying me, you know, so I'm going to dye my client's hair. So, you know, I just started dyeing his hair. He was like, dye my hair, you know, don't listen to her. So I'm like, okay. So you just got to be firm and just just be firm and confident and just do your job.
That's
Do
it.
your job, and your loyalty is always to your client, not the wife.
All day.
That's who your relationship is with. Your relationship is with your client, the person that pays you for the service.
That's a crazy story. That's like a crazy barbershop story. But that's wild.
Yeah.
That's wild. But it sounds like you handled it in the right way.
Yeah, always. So whatever.
At the end of the day, it's about servicing the client, staying professional,
Yeah.
and having to deal with. This is just some of the challenges of this industry, whether you're a female or
Yeah,
a
and
male
just be
barber. So
prepared to deal with all different types of things. And
Right.
you could make it. I learned to not, always be getting so mad about every little thing,
Right.
because that drains your energy. If you're
Okay.
always getting so upset about every little
Mm-hmm.
thing, it makes it not fun. It makes it not cool. It makes it not good. So just be a little open-minded, have a little fun, And then also too, I feel like female barbers struggle with, like a certain way of how you should dress as a female barber. Because you're a female,
okay. All right. So
So
is it a way that you shouldn't dress coming to a show?
Okay,
I mean, obviously
well,
you want to be comfortable,
as a businesswoman, at all
Mhm.
times you should be, dressed professional. But I feel like with this industry, we're free to be ourselves.
Right.
So dress what you prefer. It's your business at the
Mhm.
end of the day, regardless if you're working in anybody's shop. It's your business, so it's how the clients that you're going to attract the type of clientele you want.
Mhm.
But I don't think it's anything wrong with dressing how you want to dress, regardless of what that is, because like I said, it's your business. You're a barber. I dress how I feel.
Right.
But
Which is
you
cool.
always still want to be clean and professional. But I don't think that you have to, be in a suit all the time, or
Mhm.
fully clothed all the time, or it gets hot. I don't think nothing's wrong with wearing,
Just something casual, leisure.
something
Right.
casual, something
Yeah.
cute. There's nothing wrong. Also, too, that's what makes us stand out. Being feminine. We can't be dressing like men all day because we're around men all day and we're in a men atmosphere.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think, just be you. Be you. Stay true to you. Stay true to you.
Absolutely.
That's all you can do, and it's really the best thing to do.
So if I'm a young female, right, and I'm thinking about getting into barber, like you did, and I'm watching this show right here, what would be some advice you would give to her when it comes to getting into this industry as a female? Like some stuff to look out for, some stuff, her passion for it, whatever.
Build up confidence. Confidence is a big thing. It's a big thing because this industry is very, it's intimidating.
Right.
Especially being a female. It's a lot going on. It's high energy. It's fun though too. It's awesome.
Right.
It's great. It's a great experience. And just learn. Soak up in as much as you can. Learn from everything. Learn from everybody around you. Ask questions.
Right.
Don't be afraid to get shot down, or to learn to elevate, or like we was talking about constructive criticism. Take that in. Observe everything. What else can she do? But don't get so offended by the walk-ins. When you start off as a barber coming into the barbershop, because that's like a big old thing about who gets walk-ins or the rotation or whatever. And really focusing on bringing in your own clientele.
Right. So
don't
you do,
focus so much on, waiting around for walk-ins. Focusing on bringing your own clientele, doing your own advertising, business cards, promoting yourself constantly, networking, really getting out there. And you got to put in footwork. Footwork is important. Sometimes it's hard for some of us because we're not really people persons, or not the type to go out all the time. But you can really do it and get it from anywhere, whether it's the grocery store, the gym, the lounges, the clubs, whatever.
I think all in all, what we want to do when it comes to female barbers is, respect them the same way you respect a male. Don't assume that female barbers are any less of a barber than any male barber is. She don't need you hitting on her, right? You know, she don't need that. You know, if she wants your number, she'll ask for it. But so hey, that's gonna be the show for the day. That's the episode for the day. Cut Culture. I appreciate you guys coming back. I appreciate you, Goldie, for being here.
Yeah, of course.
And giving us some insight on female barbers, some do's, some don'ts, and just her perspective from being a female in the industry. You know, definitely check her out. Definitely check her out. Check out her page. Like I said, I'm gonna put all that stuff in the description. I'm gonna put everything about all her pages also. They'll probably be popping up right now at her feet. So go to her page, book with her, all of that good stuff. Once again, I want to shout out Chino, the owner of Crown of Fades Barbershop, for letting us come to his spot and conduct this interview. So I'm gonna also put his information to his shop and address and all of that good stuff in the description, so you guys can come and find him. I believe this is a fairly new shop and it's a nice spot, so come check him out. Goldie can vouch for his skills.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
His skills as a barber. So until next time, maybe I'll be in your shop in your city. Love, peace, and hair grease. Salute.